Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are in Redcliff and we are expecting a big attack from undead monsters coming from the castle, and we need to prepare and rally the local populace. So let's do just that. Oh, I could pick... Let's do it. Monsters. Response, okay. Let's just go inside. There's supposed to be a dwarf inside who refused to join.
Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
We'll go where we like, unless you'd like to stop us. I didn't mean no harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Mel says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Gotta change your mind.
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Ben Tegan, or the Owl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now.
Nice.
You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Yeah, we will be there. Don't worry about it. See if we can loot his home. Because we're nice. Nothing in here, but we recruited Dwin. So that's good. Now, the next person we need to talk to is the blacksmith. Wait, was there another home here? No. Damn, Elsa, what you doing there? Okay. Where is the smith? I think it's here.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin.
Okay.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak to you.
Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Like the shrug.
Well, he should.
Little shrug.
Very well.
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Theron, a Grey Warden, helping Ben Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Well, the militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Well, or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Let's, I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what, if you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
I'll do my best. Yeah, and what if she's dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
Okay. What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Verlaine, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to
Tell
promise...
him, Morgan.
Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
What's stopping me from lying to you?
Nothing besides your conscience. You got one of them.
That's an insulting thing to... last time I checked.
Then I'll take what I can get and leave the rest to the Maker's grace.
Well, I promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yeah, Morgan.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay. Morgan didn't like that. She's not really the altruistic kind.
I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his... I don't think there's anything you'll need in there.
Oh.
But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Couldn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you.
Okay.
I have the key.
Okay. Can I... There. Okay, we got an axe. A dagger. Some gloves. Some boots. Some leather armor. And a small shield. Let's see if anyone of our crew can need it. Alistair's our main tank, so let's first see if he... No. And the shield also. No. What about Liliana, though? Leather boots. And studded leather boots. Chainmail gloves. Oh, that's fine. Could I maybe... What if I give her... I haven't had the chance to level her up yet, which makes it a little bit tough. Could I do like this? Can you fight with dagger and axe? Let's just try it. I mean, no harm. Yeah. Why not? Eh? Heroic accomplishments. Oh, amount of Dragon Age Origin completed 12%. Oh, there we got some statistics. Nice. Okay, so we took care of this smith. That should cover pretty much everyone he told us we should talk to. So let's talk to Murdoch again.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Yeah, let's give him a little pep talk. I think that helps. We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
Well, if you don't fight like that, there will be no tomorrow. I see you need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Forgot about that. There's a good feeling. Happy to hear that. At least one of them. So, let's go up to the mill. I forgot about Sir Perth, but yes, that was also part of the main quest. Now, the question is, where exactly are they? There's a house. Just a random house. Can we go inside? We can. Durnal Garrison. Okay. Ballad of Aisley? Something like that?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
You said that before, and then you couldn't. God damn it, she's a liar. Okay, like, who are you?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
Very well.
Okay, I guess we will have to deal with him in some form of fashion later. I think I have to go up here, right? Yeah. So let's talk to Sir Perth.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent,
we heard that before.
then killing them.
No word from the castle?
Andrastus Grace. Gift. A small white flower, commonly known as Andrastus Grace.
No, all is still, as it has been
Let's
for
take
days.
that.
And it is
Okay,
an unnatural
let's talk to
stillness,
Sir
as though there
Perth.
is naught in there but death.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantigan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Well, call me Theron, if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliff. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Maybe. I have a few questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
I mean, let's ask him.
I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
What about the tavern?
A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Owl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Alessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Owl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliff and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliff. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Yeah.
As you wish. Ask me whatever you wish.
Tell me about what happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
As ask about the urn.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Okay.
As you wish.
Then, is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Okay.
As you wish, Grey Warden.
So we have to talk to Mother Hannah.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Windmill. The small shield. Let's check out the windmill, though. It is a windmill. I can confirm that now. Oh, a health poultice and a love letter. Correspondence interruptus. Let's have a look at that. Codex. Oh, is that under notes? Let's just check the controls one. There. Collection of embarrassing personal communication between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. You are filthy, a beast, such depravity I have never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Sir Orgold. Okay. Okay. Some smutty literature. What's this here? Okay. Well, let's go to Mother Hannah then. Back to the Chantry. So they want the blessing of her, and maybe that will then conclude our preparations for the fight. Oh yeah, let's talk to Caitlin. We brought him back.
Found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Take a kiss from a pretty girl. No, we're not that sleazy. Oh, about the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
I'll return it after the battle. It belongs to your family.
Use it well. If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone... Well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
We're not that sleazy and ask her, like in that kind of dire situation, for a kiss as payment. Let's talk to Mother Hannah.
What is it you need, child?
So Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
So we basically provide a spiritual placebo. But as Alistair pointed out, morale is a powerful thing, especially when you face something crazy like undead soldiers, so might not be bad to keep them motivated. Avoided those arrows like a champ. Okay, there he is.
The Knights of Redcliff are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets with those two.
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Yeah, Liliana didn't like it, but Morrigan liked it. And gets a level up. Let's see. Okay, next. Shapeshifter. Bear shape. Mage. Arcane bolt. Cross weapons. Cone of cold. Creation. I could give her a heal. I think that makes sense, right? Just have her at least the basic heal for now. Let's see in her tactics if we can. Supporter, damager, drain life. Ally. health below 25, then use ability heal. Makes sense, right? I think so. Okay, where do we have to go now? Do we have to talk to Ben Tegan? Or what do we do?
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
They are great. I'm ready to make a stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
No, we wait for nightfall. Let's do the thing.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Indeed. Oh boy. I'm nervous.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
Okay. There they are. Walking corpses.
It will be done.
Let's get a better angle here. Look at them. There's so many. Come, attack.
You shall not touch me!
So many.
Now you die! Push that back!
Now we get our hands dirty.
Come on, attack.
Show them the might of Redcliff! Die quickly! You are too
This is madness.
I will not falter!
Okay, Liliana's down.
You will not win!
Now we get our hands
You want to die, don't you?
Leave Morgan alone. This is intense. Sufficient mana. Oh! Can't I also give her Lyrium potions? Damn it. See them?
Yes!
not win.
There's a thug.
No mercy.
Okay, now you see true power!
Ooh.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knights, stay here and
Come
guard the power.
on! We need to hurry!
Oh jeez. Liliana's back. Let's have a little pause here. She has an injury. So let's take care of the injury.
Right.
Here's everything. Everything is fine here. Okay. Let's wait a second just to regroup, heal, then we go down. Also, can I... some lesser health poultices. Okay. Let's go. Certainly didn't lie when they said that we're fighting corpses, so... Let's help him.
Turn and run!
Defend yourself! Let's make this quick! Run while you can!
Ooh, this is crazy.
Let us end this quickly!
I am not
Now you see true power!
Let's end this! Come and get it! Defend
Do your thing.
yourself!
Is that it?
Time to die!
There's the guy.
It will be done.
You will pay for that!
Make a preserver!
Flee while you can!
It's your time to die!
Let us end this quickly!
You should run while you can!
Grab some glory!
Ooh. It just doesn't stop. Stun him. Switch to Liliana. Ooh, don't have many options here. Let's give her a little health potion. Let's switch back to melee.
This is a waste of time!
Kick him in the nuts.
Let's end this! I never liked this part.
Oh no, that's the wrong person. Why am I here? No.
Kill preserver!
No hope for you now!
Don't like that!
This is crazy.
You forced our hand! It's your time!
You have forced my hand!
Let's make this quick!
I will not falter!
When does it stop?
Come and get it!
Like everyone is dying.
I need help!
I mean, we're doing okay, but
Run while you can!
Now you die!
I never liked this
While
part.
you can! Now you fall!
Try to be merciful!
Flee while you can!
I think we did a thing. Oh wow, that was intense. Very intense.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night.
Ooh, wow.
We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still much more to do, Ben Tegan.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliff.
Murdoch of Redcliff, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
He died.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Why are we so sparkly? Okay, that was pretty intense. There's no loot here though. All the loot is gone now. Should have looted during the fight. But yeah, so oof. We don't have any lesser health poultices anymore. That's not good. Thomas, do you have health poultices?
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Van Tegan or Al Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, celebrate a little bit, buddy. It was a rough night. For us too. We had to pretty much use everything we had. Let's check in with the blacksmith.
Of course.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise.
Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
I mean, we could get a simple helmet for Liliana. Let's do that. Nothing really here. Just a little more defense for her. There we go. Well, let's leave again. I want to talk to the... I'm not sure if Lloyd survived, the guy from the tavern, but maybe he can sell us some health poultices, because I'm pretty low on them. And I have a feeling there will be more fighting in the future when we have to go to the castle. Call me crazy, but that's just a hunch I have. Bella.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did.
It's good to see you too.
Anything I can get you?
I need some supplies.
Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Oh, good. She has some. 2. That's not much, but better than nothing. Oh, and it's for free. So we're just raiding his storage. That's even better. Yeah, let's get all of that. Is that a gift? Yes. Lesser injury kit recipe. Health poultice recipe. Double baked Mabari crunch recipe. Flasks. Some owl fruit that will... then I can craft some more health potions. She's the best. She is the absolute best. Okay, let's see there. Lesser health poultice. There we go. Okay, now we have 6 again, at least a little bit. Gossip, militia. Oh, wow.
Very well.
Exactly. Let's check in with the Chantry first, though. See how the... how's it going there? May have to give the one sword back. Blackstone Lazen. Chantafara. Ooh. Caravan down. Sister Geisel posts. Unfortunate news has arrived that the Darkspawn have extended their incursion into areas previously thought safe for travel. A runner from a border caravan brings word that they unknowingly passed into infested territory and were being attacked by several unseen creatures. He was dispatched to seek help and does not know the fate of his fellows, or the viability of the trade route. Travelers in the area are urged to be cautious. Any with the ability to rescue or determine the status of the troubled group will be rewarded. Okay. Brothers and sons. Sister Rana posts on behalf of her neighbors. The Darkspawn incursion in the south have made for difficult communication, even through official means. The relatives of the conscripts in Company Eastil have beseech me to deliver word of their brothers and sons. I have no means to do so, but can point a traveler of stout heart in the proper direction of their recent engagement. To any who are able to find their loved ones, I offer what little silver they have been able to entrust to the board, as well as the sincerest gratitude of the Chantry. Skin deep. A runner sends this request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliff trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. The Chantry will reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. If the request is exceeded, gold will be added, but the offer is limited. Desperate haven. Sister Rana has heard reports of an imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and of the Chantry. Hopefully that will be enough for the rare person we need. Okay, lots of new quests.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal.
What's with him?
But no.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Letter from Blackstone Irregulars. Let's have a look at that. Quest related. There. Letter written in careful script addressed to you, to the inimitable Grey Warden. Your deeds have spread since the tragedy of Ostagar, and I find myself in need of one such as you. I'm Raelnor, captain of the venerable Blackstone Irregulars, and I hope to win your trust. The Irregulars have come on hard times since the war with Orlais, but I have fought to improve their reputation. Gone are the days of my father's shady deals with unscrupulous nobles in Denerim. No, I have trained a guild filled with honorable men ready to fight for Ferelden, and I'm proud to say that I have seen your own Grey Wardens as sort of model. We are not perfect. My own son advocates a move back to the more lucrative way my father ran the guild. But we are steadfast. It is in this context that I ask for your help and I promise we will reward you accordingly. Should you be willing, please find letters in this box and others like it all over the land and carry out the request therein. For this matter, consider a request from my son as if they came from myself. And thank you again from the bottom of my heart, whether you choose to assist us or not. You are doing the Maker's work, Warden, and I'm honored to work with you. Raelnor. This letter is marked with the seal of the Blackstone Irregulars. Oh, the additional quests. My friend, there are a number of people who pledge to aid the Blackstone Irregulars in times of need. Those times are now. Here you will find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to the people listed below and return to the Irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oath. Conscripts Darnell Garrison Redcliff, okay, we saw him. Pater Gritch, Lothering, Varel Bairn, Denerim, your friend Tauran, okay. Dereliction of duty. My friend, the Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you will be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the Irregulars' future as a supplier of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit and bring the supplies back as proof that the problem has been dealt with. We will ask no questions as to your methods or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following location: Samael, Lake Calenhut, Lazen, Denerim, Tornast, Frostback Mountains. My friend, I have a task that requires some tact and discretion. I think you're the perfect job. The Blackstone Irregulars cannot survive without the patronage of the nobles, mages, and the other groups who retain our services. For the work to continue, however, we have ensure we have ensured that people are looking out for our interests. To that end, I ask you to make a trip to Denram and pass on our appreciation to certain individuals. Return when you are done, and I'll see that you are rewarded. Okay, 3 more quests, and I think this is where we will end it for today. We survived the Battle of Redcliff, we saved the village for now, and next time we will check in with the rest of the village and probably head towards the castle. So exciting times ahead. Thank you all for joining me. Let me know in the comments down below today, what path did you take when you played the game after leaving Lothering? I think most people probably went to Redcliff, but there are, as you saw, there are plenty of options to take, and I would like to hear why and which ways you took after Lothering when the world map opened up and what you experienced there. So let me know in the comments down below, and also if you enjoyed the episode, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel, helps me out a bunch, will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Dragon Age Origins tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.